Right? Auto-saving. Familiar sound effects. I think I need to turn this up a bit. Here we go. Change language. I'll keep it in English. Extras. It's in the extras. Why is settings in the extras? Sure. Yeah, let's have level up windows on. Yeah. Sure, let's auto advance dialogue. Alright. Volume settings, everything seems fine. Controller settings, sure. Button settings. Ooh, okay. Alright, looks good. Get started. On normal. Wow. Why would I ever want to play a Muso game with classic rules? Sure, we'll start slow and steady. Oh. Been wondering what the protagonist's deal would be. Oh, wow.
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
Wow. This is a hell of a start.
Is that freeloader, huh? I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah? Finally. Come on, Sunshine, up and at 'em.
Gets. Yeah, sure, we'll play the girl. Why not?
Hey, get up already!
Sorry, what's going on?
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name.
Yeah, we'll keep this defaults. It's the demo, after all.
Looks like there's hope for you yet.
Let's go with indignant.
Back off, you sack of guts. I'm just resting up for the battle.
Yeah, well, the battle's on our doorstep, so you're lucky I like you enough to wake you. You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries.
Oh boy.
Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
Leave it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Oh. Yeah, sure. Oh wow, that's borrowed. Where's that even borrowed from? From one of my save files. But we'll go with Violet. This is the typical default.
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
It's actually really neat
Well,
that
at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village. But this battle is about more than just victory. Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
all right, got some
Looks
ambition
like
here.
we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
We'll be fine.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
I do like that there are different options. I guess it's kind of like a more traditional RPG thing where they just kind of describe your dialogue options without telling you what the line is. Let's try to lighten the
When
mood.
this is over, we'll all greet the new dawn together.
You sure are a cocky little thing. But yeah, all right. I'll be there.
More importantly, I like that
All
that our
right, let's get down to
protagonist here
business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
has a voice. Yeah, okay. Dash. Easy enough.
Let's move out.
Drive them straight into their graves!
Time to see what you're made of.
One step ahead of you, game. By regular attacks and strong attacks, you get combos by pressing your strong attack button after the number of Y attacks.
Are these guys in the recruits or
328
something?
hits. I love it.
Guess this means I can mess with them a little.
Class action. Okay, that's interesting. Move while charging. Press and hold X during a strong attack to reduce... Okay, Alright. Sweeping attack. Alright, this is very Hyrule Warriors, or playing as Link in Hyrule
that's
Warriors.
I eat steak tougher than this. Hey, you! Clear out that group over there.
Alright, now we got our first, like, boss battle. Quote unquote. I like that it gives you, like, it gives you the option to see how much damage you're doing. And even in criticals. Combat arts. Okay. Cooldowns. Durability restored at the end of battle. So... Interesting. Stone drops, alright.
I'll take out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Alright, I'm into this.
It's not over. It's not over.
Base captains, I get it. They're like little outposts. These little posts here, you just beat up the base captain and then, oh look,
It's not over.
now that's an allied post. And no, wait, that was... And it looks like it makes some enemies flee. Got our strongholds here, okay. All very familiar. Oh, critical rush, alright. Break the stun gauge, okay, sounds good. Perfect guard. Attack max enemy guy, okay.
Capture complete. The captain ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay? Master your fear and advance!
Okay.
Keep your eyes open. We still don't know if the
Oh,
Ashen
I see.
Demon is here.
Alright. Get this critical rush. Alright. Strong fields turn into bases when you beat the captain. Recover HP while you're inside a friendly base. Allies will recover HP while in a friendly base. Pick up ore to restore durability. Alright, I'm into it. Oh no, the main forces have appeared.
Here. We're saved. Now push. Push the enemy back.
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries.
That sounds fake, but okay. Oh no.
Now, isn't this a sight? You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to tear you apart.
This'll be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
Captain. Oh.
Oh no, Lasley has
They
died.
took out Leslie like she was nothing.
Alright.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
Captain Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late. There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that.
Yes. Of course you have to have your special meter, your magic meter. Do I have to use that now? I guess so. Alright, fine. Here we go. Powered up mode.
I've got you now.
Okay, so that's like a special move. Got it. 100,000 damage. Okay. That's how we're gonna play it. Sure.
Finally in sight. You monster.
Oh, well, there goes the captain.
The captain's dead. What are we gonna do now?
Hold on, I want to see something. Bookmark saves. Oh, okay, that's actually interesting. Ah, this is a classic Fire Emblem thing. Fitting that it's in classic mode, where you can have bookmark saves to suspend the game, like you need to turn the game off or anything. In classic mode, loading up your bookmark will delete it. So, you know, No saves coming for you. In casual mode, the bookmark will stay until you make a new one. Even if you, like, advance further, I think? I could be wrong. Anyway, I want to... I'm kind of overseeing the, where is it? Seeing, like, the command inputs so you can see, like, what you're doing. This isn't it. Is it not here? I might have to just deal with having the combo inputs on screen. 'Cause I don't see anything here that would actually turn that off. Oh well. Oh wait. Combat. Oh. Model details. Oh, okay. And then you can see... I see. Battle map. Alright. Okay. Tiles, just like with Fire Emblem. Alright. Let's go tackle Violet.
Stand down or die.
Violet is talking.
We're gonna stand. We're gonna fight. We're gonna avenge the captain.
Oh, this is not happening.
Why am I so scared? It's just one merc.
Run! Run while you can!
Out of the way!
Oh.
No! This can't be happening!
Whoops. This isn't going well.
Keep fighting.
Perish with you. The cycle of this world, I will not allow it to perish with you.
Alright, we've got dual wielding, my favorite.
Where did you get that power? No idea. Just
Oh,
what
whoops.
I need to bring you down.
Alright.
You're done.
I was trying to press A to dodge for some reason.
We're here to help.
But you can see I've got completely different moves. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Okay.
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
Yeah, I am. Oh.
We did what we came to do. Everyone, pull back!
And we're not going to get a conclusion to this
Sorry, but this fight is over.
clash. Fine, that's fair.
Hey, wait! Why? We've achieved our goal.
Your job was to stop us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps.
I'm glad Violet gets a lot more speaking lines.
Hey, we're not done here. Why am I so tired? Huh? Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Yeah, ask what's going
Am I
on.
dead?
No, not yet. And you're not a good listener either. Did I not just say how pleased I am that you're still alive?
I wanted to ask what was going on, not if I'm dead.
Regardless, I'm a being who exists on the edge of dreams and reality. You may call me Arval.
Arval, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die. Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much. Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... No, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying.
Don't try me, Arval.
For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
This is a dream.
Is
This
a
must be a dream.
I remember collapsing, but then...
You're half right, which also means you're half wrong. But full marks for effort. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life.
Not hard to
If
forget
you
a thing
attempt
like
to
that.
fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
Alright, then I'll become stronger.
Then I'll get stronger. The woman I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. So there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together, and death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Partings just come easy to me, I guess. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries, and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit, though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps.
Please.
The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Alright, I do hope the dreams are a little more meaningful than just beating Byleth.
Prologue. a chance encounter.
Oh, hey, Gerald. I can't call him Captain Dad anymore.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony. Nestled between them is Garreg Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Seros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Remire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Okay. You know, it was never exactly clear where Remire was, and, well,
Hey,
now I
wake
know.
up! Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out, though.
You're still not used to
Oh,
this whole thing,
yes,
Shez?
I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22. The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
I'm liking this already.
Ignoring me, hmm? I'll take that to mean I touched a nerve. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
Hey, I know those
Lost,
kids.
schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow. Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Yeah, common backwater
Well,
thieves
hold
don't
on
dress
there.
like
I'm
that.
no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Well, that's a easy way to get in there.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of coin. If we survive, that is.
Alright, I see signs of... Flugel, huh? Unique abilities, okay. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Shadow Flash. Chance to kill enemies, okay. A unique support ability. Gain warrior, whatever, faster. Warrior gauges for special moves. Alright. Tactical ability. So this is, I'm guessing tactical abilities are kind of irrelevant right at this point. Interesting. Okay. Last gauge will charge over time. Alright, so you could do this in any of the Warriors games, but you could go into the map and pick an allied character and send them to attack either like a certain point or a certain enemy target. So I'm guessing that this Mercenary Creed, damage dealt to enemies by 30% in order to attack. I'm guessing that's what that's referring to. Alright, resources. Oh. Oh, hey, I know that guy.
There they are! Kill them all! Fighting for them now, are ya? You can die with your new friends!
Alright, it's looking like... okay, let's try this Shadow Flash thing. What is it doing? Alright, yeah, this is familiar. Triangle advantage. So we've got icons. Red is bad, blue is good. More arrows. Alright. Now I guess I get to play as Edelgard. Alright, cool. This happens automatically.
Show you a trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
Yeah, right!
Be sure to tend to your wounds, Edelgard.
That's fine. Vulnerary, I'm not gonna
And
do
that's
that.
how it's done.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
Alright, let's see what we can learn about Edelgard. So she's automatically got fire. That's cool. Guard piercing. Reduces damage received by 30%. Okay. And she's a level 1 fighter. Actually, let's take a look at that some more. Proficient in axes, bows, and gauntlets. Strong against lances. Alright,
Well, I suppose my turn has arrived.
Alright, Dimitri time. It's gonna switch me over. No, I gotta do it manually. Alright, that's fine.
I won't allow anyone to stop me.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy, Dimitri.
Okay.
Apologies, but it was you?
Dimitri gets lightning attacks. Alright. Improved damage to stun and health.
For me.
Just who are these?
Alright, in soldier class. Multiple times in a row. Alright.
People anyway. All 3 of them have crests.
What's wrong with you? They're just a bunch.
Alright, here we go. Okay. Well, that's mean. 20% chance for extra damage in exchange for extra durability.
Stop embarrassing yourself and stand your ground already.
What? Okay.
Is it Claude time? I think it's Claude time.
Claude time.
No problem, I got it.
Alright. Extra effective. What do you know? Our archer is best against flying units. So, okay, 3 tiers greater advantage. Stun gauge on all attacks. This all makes sense.
I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being in the front lines.
Very sharp, Claude. As usual.
Alright, camera's being kind of funky, but that's fine.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road.
Okay.
It would be wise to move through the forest
I'm into
and take
these
down the
attacks.
strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
Alright, that all makes sense. Here we go. Here's where we get to the tactical part. Issue orders. Alright, they're gonna make me do it, so let's see. I want
Let's try
Claude
this.
to go here.
Let's see how this
That's
goes.
where the enemy is.
We will proceed as planned.
We
Is-
must strive to perform.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Edelgard doesn't have an advantage over that enemy. I have to send her all the way up here? Is that what they're telling me? That can't be right. Oh, hold on. I think I've got a little stick drift. Oh. Oh, I do have to send her all the way over there.
Against.
Okay.
Take a breather.
Everyone's on orders. Got it. Is that a magic pot? Alright.
All right, take it down. This will help secure our victory.
What shoddy defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
We'll make
Okay. Warrior
Use of
gauge
this.
restoration.
That ought to unravel their defenses.
Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
Oh. I know this guy.
Foul bandits. The Knights of Seros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
This battle is practically won like the Knights have arrived.
The Knights of Seros! Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, Brett, I'm finished!
Watch out! They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Okay. Feeling this. I'm into it. I want to go this way. Okay, so we want... Oh, I see. We go over here, other, like, all-out offensive. This is nice. Other games didn't have this.
Form ranks and capture those bandits! Quickly now!
Break the triangle advantage. Because this is how it works in these games. Ooh, Awakening. There it is. Huh, Fire Emblem Awakening. I get it. So this is where you get super mode. Can't die. Critical Rush. And Warrior Special. Alright.
Maybe you can channel it like you did in the other battle.
Oh hey, a level up.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
These are undoubtedly going to be fixed, but yeah, I'll take them. Let's see if we can get an explanation for what the stats do. Alright. So far that's obvious. Alright, so I have seen critical hits happen before, so this is interesting. Dexterity increases attack power of critical rushes. Makes sense. Speed affects duration of awakened and recharge time. Okay. Luck affects appearance of recovery items, defense, and resistance. All make sense. And there are battalions. Okay.
To perish. Afraid we must spare no mercy to them.
Right, so that is... I believe that's what happens when you run out of meter. The way these games typically roll...
Never should have taken this job.
That your warrior special will trigger automatically at the end of using your meter. And then you can just choose to end it prematurely. Alright. First time reward, S rank reward. I like it. S through D, more experience and gold for higher completion, or for better rank. Okay, this all makes sense. I'm into this.
Gotta keep aiming higher. I won't let myself stop here.
What do you know? I'm the MVP. I gained more experience. Right. There's probably not going to be like morale
Gotta
for
keep aiming higher.
for studying, I assume. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Class experience and class level. Okay. This all makes sense. Weapons, resources, alright. Stat boosters. Cool. That is cool. Alright. Throwing a lot of information at me, but, you know, that's okay. I am really digging how this is
Hang on.
shaping
You're
up.
seriously the Imperial Princess? The Crown Prince? And the heir to the Alliance?
Yes. And as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dmitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Oh, it was a team effort, so yeah, we'll say that.
I only fought well because I had such fine companions by my side.
There may be some truth to that. I can't shake the feeling that we were destined to meet somehow.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say,
Oh,
while I
Arval.
have you here, do you know where I can find Remire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Remire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
What do they want with Remire
Gerald's
Village?
too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary.
Wow,
We've
Eloise.
mopped up what's left of those rascals. So what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Remire Village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further.
Of course.
But of course, the choice is yours.
I don't think the game happens if I decline.
Why can't things ever be simple?
All right, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then, so off we go?
not the whole
But,
we need to talk thing.
If I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name has spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point.
Eloise.
Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
Eloise?
That's our Eloise. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Oh, that's loading screen. Loading times are a lot better than 3 houses. That's for sure. Oh, damn. Do I get to walk around the camp and talk to the class? Oh, yeah. Rules.
Hey!
Alright, it looks like it's not all void. That's fair.
If I'm honest.
Why would you assume that, Eloise? Even though it's technically true.
That's concerning. What say you?
Alright, let's go meet the gang.
Thank you. What do you think?
Why do you want to hire me, Edelgard? Alright, support points.
On another matter.
Alright, sure.
Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes? Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you.
Alright, what do we got for details? What's her crest about? Preferred class. Interesting. Can't scroll down for that. Do I want to go through everyone? Yeah, let's go through everyone.
Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done.
Wait, why is there a move stat? Is that just like movement speed? Okay. Ooh, that sounds fun.
That's Dorothea Arnault. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company. Or she was, at least. For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers' Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure you'll see.
Alright, what kind of details we got? On musical notes, attacking the notes triggers elemental shockwaves. I like the sound of that. Restore HP and awakening. And it completes warrior special. Alright. I'm into it.
Have you spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation
drop.
will
Oh my
explain
God.
him far better than I can. He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes.
Maximum ambulation. Okay. So the more he attacks. The more hits he lands, the faster he goes. God, I can't believe his ability really is, I'm Ferdinand von Ayer. Incredible. Alright.
One of our
There she
classmates
is.
usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing.
Alright, what do we got here? Personal space. Zone of ice that increases critical hit rate. Okay. When hit by enemy attacks. Oh, a very low chance of increasing damage dealt. Fine. And increases damage dealt and defending. Okay. Well, this is fun.
Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits, so I bet the two of you will get along just fine.
What's that supposed to mean? Alright, hold the button when performing strong attacks to charge the attack. Increasing range and damage dealt. Alright. Increases damage to stun gauge, and increases damage when seizing. Okay.
Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. You'll find her a quick study, a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain.
Okay. Longer evasion distance. Dodges inflict wind damage. Build awakening meter with critical hits, okay, and increase damage when attacking. Alright.
Surely you know someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around, most likely.
Alright, easy breezy. Alright, support wind. Extra healing or extra regeneration inside a stronghold. Reduces damage when defended. Alright. I can even chat with them.
Right on.
That has much difficulty.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. That's neat. I'm into this. Let's say hi to Lynn.
Oh.
Yeah, let's get some details.
What?
Dorothea.
Hello.
Hubert.
My
Oh,
thanks.
Hubert.
No. My thanks.
I guess we can't ask about those reservations. Hey, Ferdinand von Ayer.
Who has arrived?
There he goes. Said the line.
What? I am on it.
Alright, well that was fun. Alright, let's see what Claude has to say about the Golden Deer.
Thanks.
Let's cast doubt on him just for the fun of it.
Of course. Speaking of, how's that?
Alright, let's ask.
Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally. If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us at Garrett Mach.
Alright, let's look at his abilities, because I didn't look at that before. Wind damage, launching enemies into the air, and extra damage when defending.
Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety.
That sounds about right, though.
But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery.
Oh, right, that whole thing. Attacking fills the unique ability gauge. While nullifying an enemy attack decreases it. On foes a short distance away. English house. When a battalion is deployed. Still haven't seen battalion stuff.
Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up. Which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her.
Hold button during strong attacks to add lightning. Heck yeah. We're getting the adjutant stuff.
He's a pretty friendly guy. Though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough.
Pure Brawn. Charge to power up attacks. Attacks strengthen up to 2 tiers based on the number of charges. Okay. That's an interesting twist on his natural ability from 3 houses. Extra damage after recovering. Alright, and alright. There's a language to these tactical abilities that I'm starting to pick up on. Scythia.
Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier and she nearly took my head off. But she's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess.
Alright, enemy flying. Float and deal dark damage. On spellbound enemies, and okay. Unsought power.
Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it.
Okay, what's he got? Send enemies flying to spatter the ground with a small amount of paint. Enemies that step in the paint incur elemental damage. Okay. Critical hit rate of strong attacks and reduces damage. Okay.
Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me.
Okay. Ice orbs. Regeneration when near animals. Okay.
Leone wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about.
What do we
You're
know?
both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is.
Now, Claude, be nice. She did not come from a rich background, wealthy background. It's interesting. Okay. And lastly, let's go talk to Dimitri.
You have my thanks. Speaking of which...
You're kidding.
No. By the way, how about this?
Alright, so let's
Your
get some
interest flatters me,
intro.
but I'm afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin. Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But you're leaving for that village soon, aren't you?
Alright, well, we've already looked at
Dedu
his
hails from the land
abilities.
of Dusker. Perhaps you've heard of it. He tends to keep to himself, but he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. I'm proud to call him my vassal. Speak to him, and you'll see why.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, strong attacks trigger blasts. Taking hits while guard restores warrior gauge. Perfect guard restores even more. Reduces damage when guarding. Makes sense.
Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue. But he's a good person at his core. I can attest to that. He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I imagine the two of you will make fast friends.
Alright, what do we got here? Dodge in the middle of an attack to increase speed by 1 tier. Will reach maximum speed after 7 dodges. That's interesting. Increases damage when there's no battalion. Increases damage when seizing. Alright. Mercedes.
I only first met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength. From what I understand, she has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor.
Alright, let's see. Attacking fills unique ability gauge and restores HP. Damage enemies and heal allies. Covers her own health when she heals. And reduces damage when defending. Makes sense.
In the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar. Ash is the adopted son of that castle's lord, Lenato. He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday, should the opportunity arise.
Alright, wind stance. Zone of wind. Alright, get more items, open chests. And gates. And reduces damage received when teasing. Okay.
Annette is the hardest worker in the entirety of the Blue Lion House. She is truly brilliant. I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only a little.
Ah, that's kind of a backhanded compliment, isn't it? Strengthen yourself and surrounding allies. Okay. Alright. Damage boost when defeating 30 or more. Increases damage when defending.
Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. That may be putting it lightly, in fact. But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning and is quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so I'm well aware.
Alright, what's he got? Attack range and damage dealt proportional to hit count. Increases awakening when women are nearby. Reduces damage. Okay. And
Ingrid is the
Ingrid.
daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight. She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
What do we got here? Enemy sent flying explode and deal ice damage. Okay. Increases warrior gauge fill rate when attacking enemies launched into the air. Okay. And in order to guard, increases damage. Alright, well, I could go and talk to everyone, but I want to get back to the main game.
That's concerning, if I'm honest.
Alright, Alois, what do you want?
My sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but... well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garreg-Mach Monastery instead.
Now, why would I want to do that?
And why would I do that exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full.
Ooh.
Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
What was that, Alois?
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garreg-Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
I think we better do it. Don't really have a choice.
You make a poor case, Alois, but I can see where this is heading. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are.
Yeah, that was a very noble
I'd
response.
say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
God. He's not stopping.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Hmm? Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garreg-Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add.
Wow, word travels fast.
I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us, but... well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Well, that's fine. I said I would stick around only as long as I have to.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Sure,
Claude.
thanks.
I know you will.
Hey, hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Well, here we go. Am I going to go through these one by one?
Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries.
It's almost as if she believes in judging someone based on their abilities and not their social status.
It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people. Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
I do like that was different than what Violet sees in them.
Prologue. 3 houses.
Can't believe we're still in the prologue.
Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garreg Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
Garreg Mach looks kind of big from the outside,
And with
doesn't
that,
it?
may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
Gotta remain humble in front of the Archbishop, right?
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you, one made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
As a student?
What?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. Get pressured into it anyway, but It's kind of a weird proposal.
Sorry, but the world's got other plans for me. I can't afford to stay here forever.
Oh, this would not be forever. You would only be enrolled for 1 year. Bear in mind that the Knights of Seros and many other powerful warriors pass through these gates. Whether you seek to someday become an officer, or simply increase your own strength, this environment will undoubtedly aid in your pursuits.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
Well, guess we've got no choice.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The Academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions.
I just want to pause for a moment, just to ask out loud. Did they change the accent mark on Fodlan? 'Cause I feel like the accent mark went the other way. No, they didn't. Maybe it's just that I'm too used to Bravely Default. Non-yes. Her accent mark goes the other way. Anyway.
Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Alright, well... I do like the Black Eagles.
So you wish to join Edelgard's Black Eagles. Are you certain?
Yeah.
That's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Hey, Yuritsa.
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
I wonder if
Sorry,
this
what
changes
mission?
based on which house you...
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Oh, the students are now playable. Yeah, okay. I think they could have at least mentioned the
Well, what do you
the
think?
missions thing.
I believe there is a very good chance it will work.
Perhaps, Lady Edelgard. But is that chance not outweighed by the danger of matters going awry? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far, but what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Regardless, this is our last opportunity to save her. Frankly, it's a miracle we even have the chance.
I thought you once proclaimed not to believe in miracles, Lady Edelgard.
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for. But right now, everyone is exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission. I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
Oh well, I am certainly extremely
We'll best have a
intrigued.
plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges, but this plan would be akin to setting half the countryside on fire.
Which is exactly why I'm counting on you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side. Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Whoa, wait, what? You're a student now? And not only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait, stop! I don't know this person. Oh, why are there so many new faces?
Oh, poor Bernie.
That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Byrne. A lot happened. There was even a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this?
Bandits? Ugh. Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
I must say, the church took a bold step in enrolling you. A decision which I, of course, fully support.
Let's see what the hide UI button
You helped
actually
Edelgard,
hid.
and we stand to learn quite a bit from one so skilled.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
I could do that.
If anyone needs me, I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say I'm certifiably crestless.
Strange. You definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
And now you know the rest of our house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting into. We may not be perfect, but we support each other as best we can. Please try your utmost to get along with everyone.
Here approaches Professor Yuritsa. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
We are to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp. The chief, Costas, has already been struck down, and now only a scattering of brigands remain.
Even with our limited experience, we should be able to defeat them handily.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Professor... Oh, he's gone.
So it would seem. Right then. We'd better get all of our waterfowl in a row.
Wait, but I need to tell the professor I can't participate?
All of our waterfowl.
Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
I know what you mean. I never even got the chance to break out my best. Leave it to me, Professor! He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, then makes tracks.
Yeah, it seems that
The
way.
less you say, the greater your mystique.
True enough. There's not much charm in someone who talks your ear off at every opportunity.
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. You can do this. And I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
Oh yeah, let's fire off a quip.
Careful, Edelgard. If you set me loose out there won't be any bandits left for you.
Alright, this is fun. I'm having fun.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't.
Oh, Yuritsa, being
You
Yuritsa.
there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Lost sight of them?
A shame to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
Why indeed?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
Yeah, that was kind of weird,
We're
Yuritsa.
leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Professor, wait! Well, he must have some idea where the bandits went. Let's hurry after him.
Blood scent.
Pathetic.
Professor Yuritsa, you shouldn't charge ahead like that. It's far too dangerous.
Hey,
Wait,
Frost.
what is all this?
Bandits!
Dead by my hand.
Yes, they look quite dead indeed. Are these the miscreants we were meant to deal with?
How is one to tell? One uncouth ruffian looks much the same as any other. Do you know, Professor? Were you following some manner of lead?
No, but it's them. They were trying to escape to that fortress.
That fortress?
Yes, Caspar, that's what he said. Something you want to share?
Nope. It just seems suspicious.
You are something else, Caspar.
And bandits off
Still,
screen.
I guess the place does look kind of
Just slightly out
suspicious.
of frame.
We're near the border of the kingdom and the Empire, but that is no Imperial outpost.
It's not the kingdoms either, and they're not flying any kind of banner. I'm guessing it's a bandit hideout.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base and crushing them under our feet.
It might be a little dangerous for us to handle on our own, Petra.
Yes! I mean, I agree.
No,
We
one
should
thing
all, go home. Right now.
Haven't noticed or haven't pointed out yet
Bandits might be inside.
that I
and they
really
must answer for
appreciate
their crimes.
is that all the
It is
cutscenes
our
are not
noble duty
taking
to
place in
finish them
a
off before they can
weird
bring harm to another
bubble
soul.
with very distorted
About nobles?
backgrounds.
It's about doing the right thing, period. And striking down evil is the Caspar
Like,
way.
it looks like they're actually on scene. Well, let's go. Let's charge
We'll be
ahead.
heroes if we manage to take out an entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Since when are you so gung-ho? Oh, right. Since always.
Enough. This is not our decision to make. Professor Yuritsa?
The mission stands. Enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
It is almost
there are
like
no
that,
signs
yes.
of life. We may be chasing ghosts.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghost spirits?
It is just an expression, Petra. It means there is probably no one here.
Ah, I am understanding now. You have my thanks. This language has much peculiarity some of the times.
Well, if that's settled, let us make ready. Make sure you're prepared before we head out.
Oh yeah, no, he's like a very tortured soul, and his performance is making sure that you know he's dripping with that tortured past. All right. Victory conditions, defeat conditions, blah blah blah. Conditions can change in battle. That sounds like well, like a thing. Alright, so let's see here. Got our playable character. There's Edelgard, Hubert, Ferdinand. Just these four? Okay, army status. That's a lot to get into. Let's get into the fight.
We'll put the bandits to rout. Follow me.
Quick menu 2. Alright. Assigning an adjutant. Alright, that's kind of a lot to take in.
You must be a bad guy if you're pointing a weapon at me.
Get ready to pay!
They really want me to assign an adjutant, so Hubert, that's you.
Though I do wish they'd give me time to announce my name.
Careful! Do not let the enemies be ganging up on you.
That's fine. And I can switch positions, which you could not do in 3 houses. What do we got here? Light magic restores HP, which is weird that Hubert can do. But okay. Excuse you. Let's see, how do I do this? Dark magic. That's what Hubert does. Spellbound. Spellbound move. Okay, move slowly. Lower defense and resistance. Guarding will not reduce damage. Okay.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
Kill the gatekeeper. Alright, straight lines represent gates. Oh, that's not.
Stand your ground.
He goes again.
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop him.
Hey, some cash.
Let's secure the interior.
Alright.
This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
All of these dead bodies are enough to numb the senses.
Take a breather.
Alright, let's see here. How can I issue Ferdinand.
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Go that way.
Right then, let us go to work.
Why is Hubert wielding an iron book? What? Who's making books out of iron?
I will see my duty done.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
It's not over.
Yeah, perfect guard. Take that.
Treasure chest. Yes. It seems
I like
we will
treasure.
need a key to open it.
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. Now those intruders are all over the thing.
That bandit appears to be holding the key.
I can totally make for the guy holding the key. Okay.
I will capture this stronghold.
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
I'm bringing it down.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Alright, I've defeated the thief. I can open the chest.
It's no better inside the fortress than it was on the outside.
Alright, allies have taken over the strongholds. It's great.
I'd say that takes care of securing the bandit hideout. Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Yeah, the treasure chest.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Oh wait, I'm not the professor anymore. That's right. Alright, where's that stronghold? Over here. Alright, take this. Alright, this total damage thing is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, what's in the chest? Oh, fancy box. An accessory. I like the sound of that. Alright, let's see. What do we got over here? Myrmidon. Let's play as Ferdinand. Nope.
I'll take over. Take a breather.
I am your man.
There we go. Good old Ferdinand. Haven't come across any, yeah, it sure would, wouldn't it? What we got here? Oh,
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Tagnus is leveled up. Alright. Red allies. Red units are allies.
It's not over.
There's a prisoner down here. She looks like an academy student?
Well, well. Alright. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this. And well, if they're red on the map, then they're enemies. If they're red on the field, then they're allies.
Monica!
Easy,
How
right?
did you... No, my questions can wait. Thank you for saving me.
My turn?
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
Oh. I accidentally skipped through that. Okay, don't let Monica die. Okay.
Seem to be targeting that student.
Alright. I can do something about this. Hubert.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Hurry up
You
and
appear to
guard
need
her.
assistance.
This will be fine.
Falls upon us to keep her safe, no matter the cost.
Just leave me.
Yep, weapons.
Be alone already.
Why are there broken
Here they
weapons?
come. Everyone, protect Monica.
There will be no way forward until we strike down these scoundrels. I am your man. Now's our chance to give them the slap.
Oops. No, I want to do this
More
way.
bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
Still here.
Don't let the thief retreat. Okay. Side missions. Advantage, get an extra reward. What's this thief fighting with? Axe? Let's send our friend the protagonist, Chez.
Not a problem.
Deal with it.
I've got this.
Alright, I want to beat up this mysterious soldier here.
Way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
This is certainly
My
interesting.
turn.
Did it. I'm gonna take out this dark mage while I'm here.
What eyesores they are.
Yet.
At this rate, it just feels like bullying. Like all these hits that I'm racking up. I think I'll do a little of this, though. I've seized the kitchen.
Come, we need to hurry.
I love video games. Alright, come on, Monica. You can do it.
Watch this.
We'll take over the stronghold as it is going. Why not? Fire magic. Looks burning. Damage over time. May combust. Okay.
Never back down.
We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
Rania, what are you doing here?
Hi there. I'm Kranya, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
Well, well.
So great. Kill her.
I am a fan of killing enemies in this game.
Take a breather.
Alright, let's see.
If you
Looks
truly
like
are Kranya, then it is you who will die this day.
Good. Then we can proceed as planned.
okay. I want to get a better hang of perfect guarding.
If you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention.
I shall never back down.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you.
Another level up? Who's it this time? That's still our protagonist.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Alright. There, I beat up Kranya.
You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Oh, okay. Demonic beasts.
This is going to be trouble. On your guards, everyone.
Alright. Oh. That's an interesting interface. Alright, I think I want an all-out offensive. HP and weaknesses at the top of the screen. Okay. 4 barriers. With armor break. Okay, armor break stuns it. Good. Get rare resources for breaking armor. Gauges. Critical rush to finish it off. Alright.
You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. I am here to aid you.
This is unlike any beast I have ever encountered.
Nice. That's one armor break.
Combine our strength.
Its strength is beginning to wane.
Press the attack.
Recovered, which is to be expected. I do like that it has tells for nice tells for where its attacks are going to go.
A demonic beast? Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay. That snake escaped. But still, Monica is safe, and that's what matters.
So right away the well, it's already kind of done this. But the story compared to Three Houses, if Three Houses is on the rails, then this is completely off the rails already.
stronger.
Good job, Edelgard.
Any experience is worth having.
I am the noble standard.
Thanks, Ferdinand.
I won't let myself stop here.
Of course,
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Chez is the MVP, being 5 levels higher than everyone else. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta use the arts to level them up. Fair enough.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Interesting. Okay. New combat arts, magic, and abilities. Abilities change between units, even if for the same class. Alright, it gets a...
Who knew this power slept within?
We'll take a look at that probably very
I
soon.
imagine this will serve me well.
This power will serve me in the times to come.
Weapon attribute. Alright. Yeah, this is familiar. Probably gonna have like star rankings, affinity requirements, that kind of thing. More stars is stronger. Alright, so poison enemies, stronger regular attacks. Charm factor, interesting. Collision damage, nice, alright. I'm into this, I respect this. And more materials. Alright, am I gonna get access to facilities? Am I gonna finally get out of the
I
prologue?
thought I would never breathe fresh air again for as long as I lived. I'm not sure what to say except thank you, everyone.
How did you end up in such an awful place, Monica? I heard you went missing in House Ox territory.
I did indeed. In fact, I was on the verge of graduation when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. Oh, how silly of me not to introduce myself. I'm Monica von Ox. I'm the eldest child of Baron Ox, and one of your Highness's most loyal subjects. Seeing as you saved my life, I plan to devote that very life back to helping your cause.
You've not changed at all, though I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Monica was a Black Eagle in last year's class. One might say she's part of the old guard.
I'm not sure how I feel about you calling people old.
Right, Hubert is like 5 years older than everyone else. For the record.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
There's
Sounds
nothing
good.
wrong with it.
But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because
it's
the
fine.
knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Euritza's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
Alois, please.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that I think on it, not everyone in that fortress was dressed like a common rogue. Perhaps the bandits were mere decoys while some other villain pulled strings behind the scenes.
Excuse me. I can only agree, but let's go wholeheartedly.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kronya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Her Highness can vouch for this, but my memory is quite strong.
Try remarkable. You never forget a face, even one seen only at a glance.
Your Highness, thank you for the compliment. I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas the librarian.
Tomas? Impossible!
But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have.
Completely off the rails.
I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kronya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kronya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling.
Is the feeling that we should kill her?
I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable! Oh, but I do love that about you.
And so, the Archbishop has elected to apprehend Tomas.
He has been away from Garreg Mach for days now. During his absence, an investigation of his behavior and personal effects laid bare his hostility to the Church.
The Knights have been instructed to await his return and take him in. As quietly as possible, of course.
We want him alive, so we might discover the whereabouts of his associates.
I'm glad they actually believed me.
If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He does. I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library.
So what did he look like again? Is he the big, burly one?
Burly? Not even close! He's a frail old man with a walking stick.
The most dangerous kind of man.
From what I understand, he's been at Garreg Mach for 40 years, at least. It is hard to imagine that he had been plotting evil that whole time. I wonder what led to his transformation.
Transformation? Would someone not be noticing if Tomas changed his appearance?
He meant a mental transformation, not a physical one. Tomas must have changed his mind about the church at some point.
I am excited to have learning of this strange new expression. I must be thanking you.
If they were really worried about transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze to you. Good to know they're nice enough not to do so.
So, this Tomas person sent the bandits after us? What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes, you were not having reason to fear for your continued living.
You're right!
Everyone, pipe down! Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
Do we get to see the arrest? Do we get to watch the perp walk? Sure, we'll mention it.
I think Tomas is here. I'll be right back. Wait, we should discuss this before you...
Never mind.
Oh, we do get to see the arrest. I guess we're not going to get a perp walk.
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right! What he did was just like...
How strange and peculiar. Alright, I want to see more of what's happening.
The Shadows of Adrestia. Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Meanwhile, Edelgard seizes upon Monica's rescue as a chance to start down a radically different path than she had originally planned.
You get it? This is saying
Things
that
went like clockwork with Monica.
the events of this game are very different from what happens in Three Houses. Very, very, very different. As if that wasn't clear enough already.
Thanks to Professor Yuritsa playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial capital. This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready. We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The Church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it. I am sorry, milady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the Church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well. Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either we're doing this, or we're not. Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I do like seizing control of fate.
God, as ever. Then let us walk forward on this path and see where it takes us.
I apologize for bringing this to you on such short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Inbar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
Tomas tended the library at Garreg Mach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record. And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability. Someone at the capital also fits that pattern. A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Bokhard von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years later. But he returned a changed man, and began seizing power almost immediately. Witnesses claim he wields dark magic in secret, and is able to change his appearance at will.
That does sound suspicious, if these witnesses can be believed.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
Deadly force?
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime Minister, Duke Ayer. And while we have allies of our own, it's likely they'll require some convincing.
With deadly force.
To that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons, with us under the supervision of Professor Yuritsa.
To add to our deadly force.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Seros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
You wish to march on the Empire, with the Church's knights at your back?
Your support would give credence to our claims.
Additionally, the Knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and will do our utmost to contain the conflict there. But we still need your help. Please.
I have two conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the Knights at once. The second, our Knights are not to engage in battle directly.
I would have it no other way.
Step lightly, Edelgard. Should these claims about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the Church.
Very well. I will summon the Knights and let you instruct them as to your plan. May the Goddess watch over you all.
Yeah.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the Knights and escaped.
Shapeshifting.
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His
Yeah.
powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arval? Where did these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
And now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
I must return to the Imperial capital soon for an important matter. Will you join me? Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital. But I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
I do like battling.
Are you sure? I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start, but instead you chose to stay here at the monastery. You fought by our side and helped us save Monica. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt. But here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
Yeah, let's do it.
In that case, I accept. Thanks.
Dislikes reading maps. And likes not going hungry. You know what? I can respect that. Oh, Monica is playable. And... okay. I guess we can have a chat with everyone.
Do you have a moment?
Huh?
Who's gonna fight?
Excuse me.
Hey,
Over
Monica.
here.
Can't believe Monica's playable.
Nuh-uh.
I agree.
Well...
My word is a bond.
Oh, that does make sense. They were all the children of the 6 great noble families of Adrestia.
Don't let me down. If I may.
Let's see.
Alright. I like that the dialogue choice was nod, despite having no idea what he means. Hey, Professor.
So basically...
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's have one more battle.
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kranya's debacle, and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed.
Cleobulus?
Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Cleobulus.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Seros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
How are you going to be ready if you're upside down?
Knights of Seros.
You should be right side up if you want to be ready.
Do you think?
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls. Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Yes, my lord.
Her Highness has given the signal, Baltimore.
Count Burgleys.
I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
These are two faces
How strong she's become.
that weren't in the
Just
three
wish
houses.
We'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest. Which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
Those are
These are your
Caspar's
instructions.
and
I
Linhardt's
imagine they
dads.
may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, Edie? That sounds kind of impossible.
It'll be fine.
Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
You guys can
Those
rack
who
up
can
like
be won
1,500 hits easily.
And the realization they are fighting the
Deal like
Imperial
1,000,000
princess
damage.
ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Nothing left to it but to do it. That's what I've always said. So let's give a stirring speech.
Just you watch. We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted.
You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings.
Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
Hell yeah. Let's go. No specific defeat conditions. Ah, now I'm finally given chance to deploy units. Now this is good too. You get a preview of how effective they can be. Right, so these 4 are not available. Alright, so the circle characters are who I get to play as in this battle. The diamond characters are friendly but not playable. And I can't really... I don't even get to see... Oh, I do get to see effectiveness. Alright, so Petra's going to be pretty handy to have. Right. Basically, it's which unit do I want to play as? I did get Envoy stuff. Alright, so I can use magic. Do I need to have a tome to be able to use magic, I wonder? Powerful sword attack. Well, let's try... Yeah. Optimize, what does that mean? Yeah, okay. Alright, equipment. I picked up a leather shield. Might as well. Weapon level. Alright. Sure. Booked abilities. What do we have here? Okay. Seize the day. Alright, I don't have to actually set these. That's good to know. Alright, limited there, that's okay. Battalions, unavailable. Oh, I can give her a bow. I don't think I will, but it's good to know that that's an option. Spells, yeah, not a lot. Alright, fair enough. Trust, okay. Class change. That's another thing I wanted to take a peek at. Classes, class bonus to gain additional. Okay. I guess I'm technically allowed to use any of these. Let's give that a try. Right. Let's not do that. Alright. But that's the idea. So you can change class pretty easily Got 4 tiers. I'm into this. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely into this. Okay, no. I think I want to play as Dorothea. That's going to be the playable mage for this map. I've already gone through the convoy menu. Already equipped it. I guess I'll just... There. Done. Let's knock this out of the park.
It was easy enough slipping in the back. The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Duke Ire should be in the throne room. We'll enter through the back way.
Yes,
All
that
right.
way he will never see our coming. But we must hurry.
The guards along the way are in Duke Ire's employ, so deal with them.
I've done poison. Okay, poison weakens attack. That's good to know. It's not just damage over time. Casually racking up that combo. Like it was nothing. There goes the combo. Alright, I've reached the throne room.
Surrender, Duke Ire.
Oh, there he is.
What in the... No! Seal the gate now!
This complicates things. We'll have to cut around through the garden.
Here goes.
Alright, I can
Send
do that.
soldiers to the gardens! I will have sword on every path between myself and those rats!
The man is so desperate he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him.
Yeah, imagine that. Physical attacks and magic attacks. Okay. Don't have access to the treasure chest just yet, but fine. Fine. Armored Knight, huh? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. There we go.
No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
Lightning magic. Looks shocked. Alright. Release little discharges. Okay, you can chain the lightning. This is fun. I'm appreciating what's happening here. They really wanted me to play as a mage in this chapter, I can see. Oh, yeah. Here, Thunder Magic. Get that. Well. Nosferatu?
Any final words?
The time has come, ministers.
I want to
Show
go.
the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
Oh, snap.
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
You will turn on me now. Preposterous.
Wait. So
Oh.
growth is a part of life. Those are
Every
the
rose
nobles
has
you
its
won over?
thorns.
Where did you find the time to orchestrate that?
Now that we have Duke Aya pinned down, let us clip his wings for good.
I like that the mini map actually gives you like a little green indicator of what's the fastest route to get to where you need to go. Let's play as Petra. I haven't had a chance to play as her yet. Get ourselves an alternate sword user. Easy every time. Take that. Fighter, jerk. Alright, what does wind do? Flicked them with wind, then launched them into the air for extra damage. Interesting. I'm interested. Oh, there's the Duke.
No. You're still outnumbered, and this isn't done until I say it is.
You can see Ferdinand got all the hair in the family.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
Huh?
Use the fire lord! I don't care if you bring the palace down around us. Just do it!
Not the fire orbs. Am I gonna have to send someone to capture
We
those?
should probably do something about that.
Oh, I can definitely do something about that. So let's see. Fire orbs are just right up here. I can definitely handle that. Yeah, knock the stronghold captain out of the stronghold.
The ambitions of Ludwig von Eyre won't be broken by the likes of you.
Alright, nice and easy so far. So that's someone with a lance.
I'll take over.
Over on the right side. And that's perfect for Edelgard. Oh, I've already defeated the Duke.
I have richest power. I am as
Not even
great
trying.
as a man can be.
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes, he's the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
Who's that?
Take a breather. Captured
Ah.
already? The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time.
Alright, cool.
Well,
I'm
I've
going
little
to get
interest
that treasure
in facing
chest.
Virgil. So it's time for me to deploy my wild card.
Yep. Not a wall of darkness. Alright.
Dark magic. Find the casters and strike them down so we might dispel this sorcery.
As soon as I get the treasure chest. Yoink.
There. That should stop.
Now who leveled? Alright, good job, Petra.
Hard work created this. Those fire orbs from, well, firing.
Zam seal.
Come, Voldemort.
Alright.
You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Leopold. Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
Alright. Let's do some splitting up. Oh, where am I? Here we go. I can order Hubert
Let us go to work.
to attack
I will
this
see
guy.
my duty done.
I will
Monica.
gladly handle this.
Go over here.
Orders received.
Leave this one to me.
That's my cue.
Anyone else? Petra.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me. Here I go. No mistakes. They
Alright, that looks good.
I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side.
That would be fine. Well, I guess I do have to take kind of a long, roundabout way. I'll do exactly that. Alright,
Gotta keep aiming higher. Fighting on the side of Count Burgleys.
oh, right. Petra's got some history there.
I'm bringing it down.
Alright.
The enemy stronghold will be ours.
Alright, I want to make more use of these attacks. Alright, that was fun.
We must eliminate the mages.
These are definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
Alright, sword is better than axe is 1. Achievement unlocked. I also appreciate all of the abilities popping up on the upper left there. Show when they proc.
You know,
That's good to know.
It may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
Alright, there goes the dark wall.
The barrier should dissipate.
That still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now! We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
Let's see. Alright, I guess it's time for the all-out offensive.
Any who sided with Duke Ire or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
Oh, there's Arundel himself.
Wretched vermin.
These all strongholds. Oh, can I not go in just yet? Alright. Hey. There we go. But if I need to seize all the strongholds, then I guess I'll take that detour while I let my allies handle big guy.
I admire your tenacity. However, you clearly have no concept of how terrifying I can be.
What we do, which is why you must die. Lady Edelgard chooses to abide your existence no longer.
Alright, let's try a little of this. Claim the stronghold immediately. Gotta level up for Shez, you better believe it.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Alright.
That takes care of the cleanup. I think Her Highness should be very pleased with me indeed.
Whether or not she is pleased with you should be a secondary concern. The most important matter is what benefits Lady Edelgard. I feel no mercy.
Nice work.
Are you starting to understand the situation you're in?
Man, we're just bullying him. Not that I'm mad about it.
I feel no mercy. Any final words? I feel no mercy. Any final words?
I was hoping for a critical rush to finish him off. But I guess that's not happening.
I know when I am bested.
Not happening!
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
He escaped.
Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way.
I guess.
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs want to celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together, like that.
Can't believe they have to talk about a high five. Yes, to explain the high five.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats manage to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kronya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They're all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark.
Huh. Never heard of them.
Well, they slither in the dark. You
So,
shouldn't have.
what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is wonderful! Your Highness is going to become Your Majesty!
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Saros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation. You
Yeah.
arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I'm probably not getting the finer points here. But you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
Not quite.
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Bernie.
Look, I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this. But maybe you should sit down and talk us through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
Oh, I missed the S rank. That's fine. I did kind of take some detours along the way.
Growth is a part of life.
Any experience is worth having.
I must regain what I've lost.
Alright. Some points involved there. What do we got
What
here?
a fascinating power.
Only thorns left on this road.
A new power is now being mined.
Wait a second. Dorothea can't be saying only thorns left on this road.
This will serve me well.
That's a war era quote. Here we go. Now we're getting some weapons that actually do something. Extra durability and extra might. That's good to know. All kinds of intermediate seals. I want to check the seals at least once.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
All right, you know what? I'm going to just skip this at this point.
I'm sorry to...
Yeah, just get me to the convoy stuff. Save it there. Whatever. It's fine.
People...
Oh, new look. Alright. Well, that's in all the promo material, so it's fine.
The past 2 years.
Okay. I figured there would be a time skip. I didn't expect it to happen this early, after 2 chapters. I think the demo goes through chapter 4 of each route, so... okay, I'm commander, or whatever. Personal quarters, of course.
That reminds me.
How tiresome.
I'm not paying attention to all of this yet. Any of this. Oh, hey, Manuela. Hey, Yuritsa. Gang has rejoined. An award is available. Where does it say that? What do I do for that? Bonuses? Heroes Relics. So just like the other things, oh, they have to be, like, refined to get more out of them. Alright. That's fine. Envoy. Change class. Go to Edelgard. What do I have the seal for? I guess I gotta check the storehouse. Alright. Okay, how do I do that? It's probably something like they gotta be level 5 or level 10. Maybe it is level 5. Who knows? I'll poke around the blacksmith, though. If I can't do class exams, then I might as well check this stuff. And boards. Okay.
Well, how'd it go?
Alright. Chivos get prizes. Ah. Okay. Alright. Here you can see what the achievements are.
Any result's a good result.
Wow, there's even stuff that you can find. Yeah, I'm not reading any of the demo.
Do you have a moment?
Alright,
What do you think?
Alright, you know what? I guess I still have more to get through before I get to see some of the other mechanics in action. And I guess I'm gonna call it there. I think 3 hours is plenty of time for a preview of what this game is like, and so far I will say I am really into it. I like the idea that you've got combat arts mixed in with your attacks. I dig the well, I just dig the way everything. I guess what I'm trying to say is this certainly does feel more like Fire Emblem if it had Dynasty Warriors combat rather than Dynasty Warriors with a Fire Emblem skin. And that's exactly what I was hoping for, so I'm really excited for the full game. And I can't wait for it to come out. I guess it's only going to be a couple of weeks, but yeah, I'm excited. This is fun. I'm having fun.